Many believe they know the truth. But what if the truth was never theirs to begin with? There was once a man named Saul, a scholar of the old ways. He carried the laws of his forefathers like a torch in the darkness, and he used that torch to burn away those who defied tradition. His mission was clear: find those who whispered the name of the carpenter's son and silence them. But one day, something happened. As he traveled down a lonely road, a light appeared, brighter than the noonday sun. He fell to the ground, shielding his eyes. And then, a voice. "Saul, Saul, why do you persecute me?" Saul trembled. "Who are you, Lord?" And the voice answered, "I am Jesus, whom you are persecuting." The light faded. Saul could see nothing. Blind, helpless, led by the hand like a child. For days, he did not eat. He did not drink. Then, a man came. He placed his hands upon Saul's eyes, and in an instant, the blindness was gone. Saul was no more. Now, he called himself Paul. He believed he had been chosen. But was he? Paul began to preach. But his message was different. Not the words of the carpenter's son, but something else. "The old laws are dead," he said. "You need not follow them." But the carpenter himself had once spoken, "Do not think I have come to abolish the law. I have not come to abolish it, but to fulfill it." Yet Paul's words were easier, more welcoming, a faith without burdens. When Paul met Peter, the one who had walked beside the carpenter, they argued. Peter had seen the truth firsthand. Paul had only heard whispers in the dark. But Paul's voice was louder, and the people listened. His teachings spread, and so his version of the message won. The path changed forever. But in opening the gates, Paul had sealed them shut. The old covenant was broken. The bond that once tied the people to their God severed. Paul declared that circumcision was no longer required, but that had been the sign of God's promise. Could a man who had never walked beside the carpenter, never sat at his table, truly speak for him? Could he, who once hunted the carpenter's followers, now claim to be their shepherd? Or had the voice on the road been someone else? The road is long, and many voices call out from the darkness. Some lead to truth, others to something else entirely. Paul's words shaped a new faith. But were they the words of the carpenter, or the words of a stranger who met him on the road? What do you think? Let's discuss in the comments. Was Paul a messenger of Christ, or something else? Like and subscribe. If you enjoy questioning history, philosophy, and the hidden truths behind religion,